New York Waterway is facing questions tonight after a majority of its ferries were pulled for failing safety inspections. The waterway says nearly all of its ferries are back in the water tonight, but what safety issues grounded them in the first place? CBS 2's Christina live on the west side tonight for us. Christina.
Well, Maurice, only one of the ferry routes is experiencing delays tonight, in stark contrast to what we saw this morning. We spoke to a company spokesperson who promised us something like this will never happen again, but they would not elaborate or go into specifics on how all of these ferries failed inspections. It was a chaotic and atypical morning at ferry terminals all along the Hudson. In Weehawken, the line to get on the boat stretched from the dock all the way past the front doors of the building. Some riders are still complaining.
30-minute delays. I got to work late. Very inconvenient.
But even more concerning for some is the reason behind the shortage of ferries. The Coast Guard suspended 23 of New York Waterway's 32 vessels last week after routine inspections found them operationally unfit. A spokesperson for the company told us today she was caught by surprise, too.
We do have procedures in place that I guess apparently weren't followed completely, so they're going to look at that internally.
But when we pushed the company on what those specific problems were, they refused to elaborate.
Is there a reason why you guys can't tell us what exactly the violations were?
Well, that's more for the Coast Guard to talk about. I mean, that's really, I would really ask them.
We did reach out to the Coast Guard, who told us inspectors found issues with fire safety and other vital emergency systems. We're told they weren't immediate life-threatening dangers to passengers, but enough to warrant suspension of service. But when we pushed them on specifics, they wouldn't answer either.
It's a little bit of an alarming rate, percentage of their boats that are not up to standard. Maybe they should have more frequent inspections.
I was kind of surprised by hearing it, but I feel like now that attention has been drawn to it, that it's going to be properly handled.
All but one ferry line was restored back to normal service for Monday's evening commute. The company says everything should be fully restored by Tuesday afternoon. And the company told us that some select lines going from Jersey City to Midtown Manhattan may also be affected tomorrow morning. They are telling commuters to check their phones before they leave their homes. Reporting live from the west side, Christina, CBS 2 News.
Christina, thank you.